Welcome to video games. Yeah, there's a new Onimusha. Do you guys fucking know there's an Onimusha demo out right now on Steam? You guys see that? You guys see that shit? You guys see that? There's a fucking Onimusha. Put one of these Onimusha video games. They put one of these Onimusha video games onto modern systems. It's pretty nutty. It's pretty freaking awesome. Okay, let's set this up. Onimusha. Yeah, they made a new Onimusha. They're making a new Onimusha. It's not like done yet, I guess, but yeah. Let's take a look at this. In order to improve, shaders got to be compiled. Okay, whatever. They're compiling my shaders. Okay. If you've watched Happy Campers for any amount of time, you know I have at least said multiple times that I like Onimusha. In fact, I would dare to argue that when Onimusha is good, I like it on the level of, like, Resident Evil. Like, I really like Onimusha 1 through 3. I'm a big fan of those video games. Yeah, it's all fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, we're gonna enable that. We're gonna keep all that. Enter my age. Yeah. Get me in there, you know. So yeah, needless to say, I've been a fan of Onimusha for like my entire life. Ever since I played the first game on fucking PS2, I was just like super into the series. So when they announced they're making a new one, you can bet your ass that I was pretty into that. Absorb souls. Okay, let's see here. Oni armament. Block on X. What? Why would I want defensively? What? Why would I ever want block to be on? No. What? Am I nuts? The defensive layout seems like significantly better for like an action video game than the aggressive one. I mean, I can try it, I guess. Am I nuts in thinking that that seems like... I think I'm going to go with this, because this is closer to the old layout. Okay, let's smoke. I haven't really seen anything. The only thing I've seen is people be, like, wrong about this demo. So, okay. Da-da-da. Invading the capital. Yep. Let's get into it, right? I just want to try this shit out, first and foremost.
This is Kiyomizu-dera Temple. That really was instant.
We got teleportation. Is the implication that we just have bonfire teleportation?
All right.
Yeah. Receive items, whatever. Okay. So already we got Kind of some basic stuff. There's the evade. I'm a little worried about like the items and the Dark Souls-ness of that all, but we'll see. When I think of Onimusha, I mean it is an action game first and foremost, so I don't want this to be. Yeah, I don't want this to just be a Souls game. Please don't let this be a Souls game. I really don't want this to just be like a Soul. I've been so worried about it just being a fucking Souls action game. Oh, they're all veiny and nasty. Nice. I like their designs because they do feel like a natural conclusion. Okay. All right. Okay. We got our souls. Okay. Sword feels good. Sword feels nice and weighty right now. The slices felt pretty solid, which is nice. All right, let's get some.
They're smarter than I thought.
Okay, so there is like a few special attacks. Ah, fuck, how do I get I gotta do the perfect parries there. Oh, you fucker, you can do feints? That's evil. How do I... Okay, I want to do... So there's my lock. There we go.
Hey, I dealt with the monsters. Let me through.
Why is he British? Why are they all British? Why is that the choice they went for with American voice direction?
Thank you, Samurai. If those things had broken through the gate, none of the people taking refuge here would have had a chance. It's horrible. The temple grounds are just a killing field full of monsters. How can this happen? This is a temple! It's blasphemy.
If the entrance is this bad, the inside must be a mess.
That stage is going to haunt my nightmares. I can't stop thinking about it.
I don't like that. I don't like the in-engine cutscene thing because there's so many great Onimusha cutscenes that are basically. Is this going to be a trick box? Oh. Yeah, I want like, I want them to be in-engine, but I want them to be like actual cutscenes. I really hate this fucking cutscene directions video games have had since what feels like Evil Within 2, where everything's shot reverse shot all the time. It's such a boring direction for conversation. This is not something that I can levy against this game alone. This is like a thing that video games have done and have been like I just find it like so. I instantly turn my brain off whenever I see that shit. That looks rad as hell, though. Okay, there's our map. Okay, nope, not that. Gotta go down here. Okay. Oh, you... Yeah, there we go.
Small fry.
Okay, so there's my reflex dodge. Okay, I fuck with that. So far I'm liking the gameplay. It's more on the action side than it is on the soul side, so that makes me happy. Okay, yeah, you're the only one I need to worry about. How do I get to you? Oh, I just have to run for it. Okay. Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh man. Okay. This so I can already tell you right now this is definitely a good Onimusha. Can I reflect them back at them though is the question I have. If I get it close enough. No. It looks like at most it'll just redirect it, but fuck, how am I gonna like Is there some way to reflect them that I'm missing? Is there some way to get up there that I'm missing? Oh, here it is. Yeah, sorry, you guys are like both dead as hell. Oh, it feels good though. Like swordplay does feel like awesome. Swordplay feels good. The gauntlet feels good. Gauntlet's exactly what I need. It warps all my shit to me really fast. Wait, hang on. I actually did want to read that. I was just... okay, so that is Estus. Of course, we have an Estus. So we have Estus and then item 2 and then okay, and then these go to my store box. So there's definitely those elements of Souls-like type of thing. But going for more of an action basis of that, which I obviously prefer. I don't know if it was just because of that block, but it also looked like I couldn't block mid-attack there. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Okay, if you're like two enemies that are like pretty damaged next to each other. Oh shit, I can't get to them easily. Oh, that's pretty cute. I can use it like cover. Okay, that's a pretty awesome feature, the like little door thing there.
Piss off.
Okay, yeah, this feels awesome. This feels exactly like what I want, man. Because it's riding such a fine line between, uh, like anytime a game comes out with this kind of gameplay on it, I'm worried, right? Because my immediate thought is they're not gonna do their own thing, or it's gonna lean too far into pre-existing things. You know, it's gonna be heavy in the fighting enemies one-on-one, overly difficult type deal. But this just feels like a nice Onimusha game. And Onimusha is not, to me, about boss fights or being super, super hard. Onimusha 2 is. Onimusha 2 is hard as fucking shit, man. But, like the fight with, the greatest swordsman, I forget his name right now, but there's a fight with him that's, like, so goddamn hard that it's super easy to soft block yourself on. If you're not, like, you know, if you don't have the skill. But, like... Onimusha, otherwise, to me, has always been a pretty breezy action game.
It's no time. Don't bring them. Hurry to the stage. Faster.
The power of the Oni is within your eyes as well. It must have been awakened by the dark mass you absorbed.
What's that thing?
A concentration of the malice in this area, along with memories of the cruelty that created it. To purify this temple, you will need to find the source of this vision.
Right, Gauntlet Lady. Enough of that. If you're awake, I've got questions.
I refuse.
You listen here.
I won't answer, questions or otherwise, to Gauntlet Lady. I was briefly awake thanks to the energy of that dark mass.
I already really want to change the voice acting, though.
Hey!
Like, it's not campy enough to be, like, fun to me. I like his actions, I just don't like the voice. Hang on, I'm gonna see what the Japanese voice, because I feel like the Japanese voice is gonna fit more. I went with the American one because, like, Onimusha to me has always had that kind of, like, over-the-top American voice acting. Eh? Eh? Can I not change it while in-game? Fine, whatever.
It's trying to tell me something.
I just don't like... I really don't like his,
Threads. What are these attached to? This thing's making the threads.
Use your Oni vision to find the threads and open the doors. We gotta track this guy down. Use your Oni vision to track him down.
You're just fuel for the Gauntlet.
Oh, hello, you fuckers. Oh, shit, they have a spiral move now? Oh, that's evil. Oh, you have to block them 3 times as well. That's like, particularly... That's... We're getting evil here, huh? Where's that little snake guy? I like those designs a lot. They're goofy. Wow, so they made them like little spirals. They're like fucking they're like the Tasmanian devil now. As opposed to just being like wheelie boys that spin at you.
Barely worth my time.
That's cute. Blade barrages. Yeah, well. Turns out if I just keep hitting you really fast, there's not really much the enemies can do about it. Oh, it does feel satisfying as hell, though, I will say. Everything so far has felt very nice. Very nice. Very satisfying. Probably could use a harder mode, maybe, if you want a harder mode for, like, but I'm hoping that once you beat the game, you're gonna get a harder mode. Because right now, this is pretty easy. But, like, again, Onimusha has always been a pretty breezy, relaxing video game for me, except for when it's not and it requires you to walk in. Like, Onimusha 1, I think it might just, you know, I feel like slight bias, right? Because I've played those games so much, so, like, to me, they're relaxing in the same way a Resident Evil game is relaxing to me on the, like, you know, second or third playthrough. But to me, Onimusha, you know, I, like, breeze through Onimusha 1 and 2, no problem. At some point I want to play them for Happy Campers. I've really thought about it, because, like, I could get through Onimusha 1 in, like, 4 hours. I could just speed run it, man. Give me my orbs. Bear, I wish you were around. Okay. Was that the only guy? Is that the only? Oh, okay. I just forgot a miracle thing. There's one more thread. It's over here. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Nope. No items. I haven't seen a trick box or anything yet. Which makes me worry. They didn't
stretches out behind the building.
They didn't, like, get rid of the trick boxes because it would have been too hard for players to do the puzzles, would they? They wouldn't do that for me. Oh. I guess I can assassinate an enemy if I'm actually slow enough and don't just, you know, run up immediately behind everybody like I have been doing. But I like the violence. I crave the violence. Oh, good. Okay, you can just cut the doors open. That makes me happy. How did you not see me, dude? Little mushroom guy. Little fella.
Don't make me laugh.
So the question I have is this a Nobunaga thing again in this game, or is it?
Really? Is that all you've got? That's it.
What's my Also, I haven't been seeing the unless I'm missing something, there's no special attack I'm getting right now yet. Oh, hey, there you are. Like, my blade is blue, but that seems like it's just boosting my damage rather than, like, giving me a cool, unique... Like, so normally the blades in Onimusha, the weapons all have, like, a unique trait to them that you can kind of use as a crutch, like a special attack, right? I haven't seen... Where's my special attack is basically what I'm asking. Like, there should be a special attack button that gives me, like, a wipe out a bunch of enemies button. I'm assuming that'll happen shortly, probably, because this is still my... Well, no, because this is the starter sword. This is the starter sword. It would probably happen whenever I get the blade. Whenever I get the first Onimusha, like the first actual weapon. Because we're still in, like, this is the blade territory, not the weapon itself. Bada bing. Chest. Okay, there we go. Yeah. There's my special attacks.
Did the Oni make these too?
Yes. Okay. So okay. Wait. So in this, then, are the special attacks going to be... Wow. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Are they just going to be like literal items you equip and switch between? I thought we were going to do like DMC style weapon switching, but because that would be my hope, right? Because that's basically what you do in Onimusha. You're switching through your weapons. You're basically doing weapon switching. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I just hope that doesn't mean we're not getting the unique weapons and the blades and the spears and stuff like that. Because that's like one of my favorite parts. I like all the weapons. I like switching between them. I like using certain abilities as like a crutch. That's like one of my favorite parts of Onimusha the original, is like switching between them, using all of their special moves and special powers at the right time.
Show me what you've got. Really? Is that all you've got?
Okay. I mean, it is just a special attack for now, which is, you know, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know. That's not bad, right? Like, that still lets me do my special. That's still like a special right there, right? But I think I'm just like the prospect of not having the special weapons and stuff with each of them having their own unique fighting styles is really it's bumming me out if that's going to be the case. So I really hope that that's not the case. I hope that maybe this is just... I want my unique weapon fighting styles, you know? I want my spear. That's what I want.
Gemma did this too. Damn it! You're now bastard. Damn monsters. Are there no survivors?
Take you with me!
I thought I did counter that, but that's fine. I probably just didn't get the timing right. Oh, okay, that's the grab it was telling me to counter. The spear thing, so that one is the equivalent of it stealing your souls, I guess, because in the originals those things would like steal your souls up. They'd like suck your souls up, and then you'd have to kill them so you can get your
I'm back here. Which way's the stage?
get your shit. I'm gonna hope this is a boss, and then that'll be that.
Another one. What's he gonna show me?
Boss fight time. See, okay, here's gonna be the real thing, cause like, so much of Onimusha is the camp. I want the camp. I want the enemies like going, yeah. You know, they're basically like fucking Sentai villains. Onimusha enemies in the originals. They're basically like over the top Sentai villains. I want. Give me the camp. Give me the goof.
Done you.
They did give you a Virgil in this game. We have the Virgil, which I like. You know, I think the idea of giving you a Virgil, basically making Onimusha another devil. Oh my god, I loved that little fucking.
This thing's made me so damn strong. I've been bored halfway back to death.
Okay, he's got kind of a camp, kind of a swagger. You know what? We might be so back, boys.
You got yourself one too. What blessed luck.
Oh man, okay.
Right where we left off. Death can't stop us.
I wish it would stop you at least. Let's fall!
Too bad.
Who the hell wears a metal hat?
Got you.
Okay, I need these though, so I can. Oh, can I not? Wow! It doesn't even let you use your.
This weak Musashi.
That's crazy. It doesn't even let you use your super weapons in the boss fight? Okay. So if that's the case, then it's like fully wanting you to just like look out for the parries and stuff.
Would you just die?
I'm not done having fun yet. Yes.
Oh, never mind. Now I can use my shit.
I wanted what I needed. This dance with death.
There we go.
Love it.
But you do still need to, like, focus on parries in the boss fight. Oh, fuck. I got hit by that grab.
At least pretend to try.
Oh, man.
Time to finish you off.
I swear to God, I'm hitting B. I'm, like, dodging. I'm trying.
Ugh, why is your blood so filthy?
Give me that. Give me my goops. There we go. Boy down. Boy down. I will save my demo slot. Okay. Sweet. Nice, brisk, short demo. That's exactly what I want. It gave me enough to be delighted. It gave me enough to feel it. It gave me enough to do what I needed, which is get used to it and see. The only concerns I have, like right off the bat, one, combat feels good. Everything feels good. Parries all feel good. Everything there feels excellent. It feels fantastic. Anyone saying that doesn't feel like Onimusha is wrong. Like straight up wrong. The enemy is waiting one at a time, all that. That's all classic. That's Onimusha. The combat feeling breezy. That's classic. That's Onimusha. Onimusha has never been a Souls game. It shouldn't be a Souls game. And this demo solves a fear I had, which was that it was going to lean more into the difficulty rather than the action, spectacle aspect. But that demo more or less basically just confirmed that it's fully leaning into the action spectacle, right? Like, it's difficult, right? If you fuck up a few times over, you're probably going to die. Like, I'm not that good of a video game player by any means. But if you pay attention, if you learn the systems, if you learn how to counter, and they even made the counter, they made the Ishin, like, counter thing. They made that, like, way easier than it used to be, than the old games. All of that feels good. All of that feels satisfying. All of that feels nice. It feels like a nice, breezy action game, which is what I want from an Onimusha, because Onimusha is basically like 2 steps away from Devil May Cry. It's like Devil May Cry, except it never fully committed to being Devil May Cry, which is why I like it. I as somebody who loves Devil May Cry and loves Resident Evil, Onimusha has always been like the perfect middle ground for me, where I've always liked it. And whenever they tried to get when it tried to get like too actiony, it just didn't do it for me. And this feels solid. This feels like exactly what I want. Gameplay feels awesome, responsive. Swordplay feels weighty. It feels nice to break through that, those blocks and stuff. My main concern is, so we saw the knives, they're attached to your, like, your RB button there. I hope that the Oni weapons are more than just a special attack button. It would kind of bum me out a little bit if we weren't getting any of the unique movesets of, like, the blades, the spears, the anything. Because, like, Onimusha, much like Devil May Cry, one of the big things for Onimusha is the weapons. The weapons are really, they define, there's certain weapons that are good for certain situations, and they each have their own special ability and their own moveset. And so switching between them in boss fights, between waves, between enemies, depending on who you're fighting, whatever, or like depending on what has special ability in it, right? Like that is a core fundamental loop of Onimusha to me. I get that might not translate to the modern action game. I get that you can't just go into, I get that with a modern action game, you don't want to have a situation where enemy attacks are going into the pause menu, you're switching weapons, popping your super, switching back into your other weapons, stuff like that, which you used to have to do in the old Onimusha. I get that, right? Like that's freak shit for me. But I would at least like some, Capcom's learned a lot since the last Onimusha. I would like to see some like weapon swapping, I think. Like like swapping between, like I do want the different move sets still, and I feel like eliminating those and just making them super attacks kind of misses the point a little. Like that, I get that broadly is what every one of those weapons ended up being, right? Like a lot of people, myself included, would switch to those weapons, do the super, switch back to the sword or whatever that you preferred. But there was still like a use for using the spear, if you wanted distance on an enemy or whatever, right? Certain boss fights are better or easier with certain weapons, stuff like that. Yeah, that's the only concern I have. It could be completely unfounded. It could just be like a nothing issue. I was also really worried about the tone, but that little guy that showed up, that little fruity fella that showed up at the end, delightful. He completely assuaded those fears in that regard. I hope he's not the only one in the entire game who acts like that, but I love that you have a Virgil, and I love that he's campy, and I like those elements. The gags have worked for me. however generic they might be. So far, I'm into it. I think I might go with the Japanese voice actor though. I'm not sure. I don't know. I liked that Virgil voice though. Anyway, I feel pretty confident about that. I feel pretty good about that. That assuaded a lot of feelings I was having towards this game. That it would just lean in from what they were showing pre-launch. And this might be why some people are legitimately upset, I think. What they were showing pre-launch looked closer to a hardcore, like, action, Souls-like type game. And a lot of people now, when they see this genre, when they see an action game, they expect an action game because for the last, like, decade, it feels like, whenever there's been an action game, it's been tied to Souls. It's like its difficulty has been a significant element of the marketing push for a lot of games that have come out since. And I think that might have made people going into Onimusha, going into this demo, expecting that kind of difficulty, that kind of game. And it has elements. It's like so this Onimusha has like learned from the industry, and it's learned from Capcom's history in a good way, in a very positive way. But yeah, I can see. I think I understand where people are coming from when they're playing it and being like, "Why is this so easy?" or whatever. Because a lot of them are thinking of Onimusha as a franchise, or thinking of this game as a game that's going to be like a difficult action, whatever. But that's never. Onimusha's always been piss easy, until you get to a boss fight, and that boss fight will, rip your dick off, especially in Onimusha 2. Yeah, right now I'd say that I'm feeling pretty positive about that as a big Onimusha fan. It has a lot of elements I like. Only thing I'm worried about is that weapon system. I just really hope they don't throw the whole baby out with the bathwater there, just because they don't want to implement weapon swapping. It would feel like a real misstep. But it would still be a fun game, but it would feel like a real misstep if that was what they did for that. Yeah. We haven't even gotten into ranged weapons. There has to be ranged weapons. It's an Onimusha game. So how are they going to do ranged weapons? Because left trigger, this guy, right here, that's your gauntlet. So how are they going to do the pistol and the bow? Because the pistol and the bow are in every game. Not the flintlock and the bow. I mean, not the pistol. They don't have a pistol, but there's like a flintlock in every game. I wonder how they're going to do those. I wonder if they're going to do those. I assume they have to, right? Because range is like it helps to deal with those ranged enemies past a certain point. And to also close the distance. Like the bow in Onimusha is goated. Especially in 2 when you craft those like fire arrows and stuff. That shit's awesome. I like Onimusha. One of these days I should probably play Onimusha for the for stream here. Maybe I'll do a speed run of Onimusha at some point. Yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's my thoughts. That's the demo. Glad I played it. Nice breezy demo. Yeah, good stuff, Capcom, as always. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna head off. Like I said, I have an amazing digital circus to watch tonight, so expect watch the blue skies, and you might see a review of the amazing digital circus. Maybe, I don't know, tonight. All right, have a good night, everybody.